Hello, I'm Jake, aka HamStuff, and I don't know why I've got a giant beans on toast here. But take a good last look, because very soon there will not be a beans on toast, there will be an end city. I don't remember exactly where my beans on toast was compared to where the end city is now, but it's long gone. Type RIP beans on toast in comments. I've got to say, having cloned all of this in from the end, because you can clone things between dimensions now, it doesn't really fit in. Well, I guess we have to change that. Torches look nice. This is the sort of thing Grian used to do before he joined Hermitcraft. Does that mean when I start Nomadcraft, I'm going to be an absolute goofball? Just a pure entity of unbridled chaos. Just an unstoppable mischief ball. That's right, these end rods are breeding. Every time I think I've got one on one part of the city, I turn around and there's two more somewhere else. Make it look a bit more movable, than these purple and black ones. It's weird how just normal glass is under coloured blocks, given that it isn't. You know what, I'm liking the look of this so far. I think I'm going to make a bit of a structural change, because here in the overworld we have ladders. vines. Then they should grow. But I guess I don't need the ladders. Make these a little more symmetrical. So, wood, the kind of log that's called wood, isn't under natural blocks, even though it is just a log. Makes sense. You know what? I'm not entirely liking the deep slate. Yeah, the lighter grey with stone bricks I feel works much better. I always use the invested stone bricks because I don't know why. Are they all down here? Yep, it's like a zombie gathering. Time to switch to peaceful. Stop the moaning and groaning constantly. I think I'll do different things on each side to see what I think looks best. Find the best mix of the organic and the artificial. The spruce looks better. Although this is just a bit grey. Let's change the structure of it a little bit again. Actually, would oak look good? Some slabs to make it look a bit more connected and supported. Can I find the spruce? There it is. I feel that blends in too much. Well, I think that's a good start. I'm going to grab my lunch and I'll come back to this. So I've done all of these. I don't know what they're called. I'm talking between corridors or bridges. These are stone. I've added some doors. Rather than the same parkour as last time, involving... These were slabs previously. These were originally slabs. I decided to make it less dark by adding the trapdoors with lanterns. Because I'm been replacing end rods with torches. By good luck, jumping on a torch. Then this was originally all blocks, like solid blocks like the one I'm holding. I decided to make it stairs with some slabs because these were just empty. I've not made too many structural changes because I really want to keep the essence of the end city. I decided make the ceiling a little bit taller. The stairs and the slabs. Now it is quicker and easier just to, slash fill. But there's something about placing it manually that just looks better on YouTube than typing. I wonder what those are in the sky. There's been an unexpected problem. Snow. You don't get that in the end. I'm going to get rid of this and whatever this is supposed to be. And because this is a slab, be waterlogged. Then I make that a slab, a waterlog it. Which would have gone better if I'd actually got the right block. Now, one thing I don't get, one of Minecraft's little eccentricities. Place doors, they're placed on the side of the block nearest to you. Place trapdoors on the side of the block furthest away from you. Here it seems a bit blocky, even though this is Minecraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace them with some stairs. If you haven't seen my video on slash fill, basically goes from the lowest, well, any two corners you like. Well, not any two, it has to be, you know, diagonally opposite. For instance, the northwest and the southeast. So if you just hover over a block, it will fill it in by itself. If you want to change any of the values, you can. And I'm going to I need spruce log. If I just leave it at that, everything in this area in a big cube will be spruce logs, but I want to replace per pillar, and it only replaces that block. I'm going to do the infested stone bricks, replace the stone bricks, and the per block. This is quite medieval, so I think I'm going to do something different for each tower if I can. This is water strain. So if you really want some contrast for how it was and how it is, I've left part of this building here. You see the difference. Obviously, I've added the torches in the end section that went there before. I'd much rather this just come down one side. Maybe I'll have it. Oh, I can't place a button there. How would it look if that was a stair instead? Yeah, I think that looks okay. So let's go inside this building and work out how we're going to get to the top. Because I don't just want to have parkour in all of them. I want different options. Mostly because I'm utterly abysmal at parkour. So, how to get up the towers? This one has vines. Over here, this has after the ladder. And the other ladder, you get some parkour. That'll get quite close to the original. In another one of these, I forget which. Might be that one. There's water stream. Using glowberries. I'm going to have to do something about the ceiling. Now, these don't grow forever. When this is age 25, it won't grow anymore. Unless you break it, and then it grows more. I don't like this sticking down. Sure. That works. Put some glowberries in there and let them grow. Some slabs there. Now, as they grow, they do sometimes spawn glowberries, and that was the perfect demonstration. But I'm going to right-click that to get rid of the berries. Oh, that's as far as it grows. Get rid of the berries for now, but I can put them back. Right, as that grows, grab myself some bone meal. These bands of stone bricks. I'll put the berries there. Yeah, I want a different way to climb up each tower. Since the ceiling is so high in here, I'll put these as the stairs. So we've got parkour, we've got vines, we've got water somewhere, and we've got glow vines. I wonder, I could perhaps yeet myself up This might be a terrible idea. More interesting to see me build stuff, but this is easier, so forgive me. And then I need spruce log to replace per pillar. Obviously, these end cities have a very strange structure to them. Where am I meant to go here? Like, if you're in the end going about your adventures, I guess there, and then you parkour your way up. Also, these places are very, very not symmetrical. Right then, so I jump up on here. I don't go very far at all. Well, I move this to here. That's going to move this stair. Oh, I haven't anywhere to put a button. Oh, what can I put here that won't ruin everything? Furnace, I guess? It looks quite stony. I suppose that will do. I think my elytra are getting in the way. I hope those aren't famous last words. I don't think this is going to work. What about stairs? Ultimate stairs as a walkway. Yeah, make them double thick. I'm not going to be able to fit under that, am I? No. With the magic of editing, I think I'll continue this when I've got it a bit more completed. I suppose is the word I'm looking for. You know, starting right beside the door. I guess that works pretty well. It doesn't look great if it's too oxidized. Well, not oxidized enough, so I think if stage 1 is just, you know, fresh as the day it was made, need waxed, exposed cut copper slab. Say that 3 times quickly. Replace. Oh, hang on. The top needs to replace. Cut copper slab. Withered. Cut copper slab. Type equals top. Is it exposed? No, that's the one I'm trying to get. Oxidized. Cut copper slab. Type equals double. It might have been easier to do this the old-fashioned way. Break blocks, then place blocks. I don't know if I've used much in the way of ladders. I guess now would be the time to use them. I've got to say, this is honestly one of my best builds. The sort of thing I never do in survival. Because in survival, you probably don't have access to cheats, such as fill and clone and weather clear to get rid of this snow. And so I wouldn't have cloned in an entire end city. And there's only so many blocks you can clone at one time. I had to do it bit by bit. Like 6 meters at a time. I mean 6 meters in height over like the entire area it covers. Not just like 6 blocks. If that was the case, I'd never get it done. This is the last bit that's still endy. But it's time for it to change. Right, put more glass above this so it doesn't get covered in snow. Or maybe I should let it be more authentic to a generated structure, which is what I want this to look like. Well, I think it's really nearly finished. Yeah, these need to be stairs. Yeah, this is supposed to have windows. Maybe there's more left to do than I thought. But not much more. Well, that's that bit done. I solved the snow problem as well, with now ugly glass panes. A tripwire string, if you want to call it that, doesn't stop snow from falling, it just stops it from landing, because it's not a whole block. And in some places, I put plates and buttons. Well, what do you believe? That is everything. Well, it's everything apart from one. What's the point? What's it all for? Well, it had mobs in it in the not the overworld. This is the overworld. It had mobs in it in the end. Why shouldn't it have mobs in it in the overworld? Put one in each room. Yeah, I like these pillager banners. I wish there were villager banners though. I'm going to move. There you go. Just a little bit more. There you go. Oh, there's a room above this one. Yeah, I'll put a guy here. So. Do I have some semblance of food? No. There we go. Then a barrel up here. Put it in this corner. Oh, that should be a flexion table. Book. Where does one find a book? I have exactly as many rooms as I need. So this is what we have. The result of my efforts. I really wish there were a way to make villager banners rather than just pillager ones. But yeah, we've got villagers, we got iron golems. It looks like something that could exist in the overworld. And this is where we started. I accidentally cloned it into the wrong place and wanted it there, because this is a backup of the world where I just made that. But I could pretend I did this on purpose. for a side-by-side comparison. So yes, here we are, with the two of them that I put next to each other on purpose for a side-by-side comparison. I've added some shulkers because they don't come over when you clean something. This is my overworld end city. Honestly, one of the best things ever built. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and vote for the Armadillo.